let's go.
You motherfucker.
I did it.
Oh, I didn't start recording. No, now I did.
Nice.
Yeah. Welcome back. It's Ultimate Chicken Horse.
Yeah, we found out that they're custom levels.
Oh, I didn't like find out. I knew they were there. I just hadn't looked at them.
So, like Nick was just saying, we just found out. It's amazing.
To play the face for faces. I don't.
Turn and face the face.
For faces.
I'm going back to my cape. All right, faces level. Is that it?
Hell yeah,
For
let's do it.
faces.
Don't wanna be a different man.
Back.
For faces.
So the reason I said Rob would like this one, can you guess why?
Because I was talking about
Oh, this one
face.
already has a bunch of stuff
It has
on
a
it.
It does
stormtrooper.
have stuff on it.
Stormtrooper. That's why I thought that.
It has a stormtrooper.
Wait, I want to play it like without any of additions first.
Well, I mean, we basically do on the first round.
We get 4 additions on the first round.
Oh. Okay. Reasonable.
No!
Hey, I'll take that. No,
so
no worries at
many.
all. What's up with this little pink one? It kind of freaks me out a little bit.
Oh.
It's like a little half worm face. Oh, careful now.
No.
Oh, look at that big boy going up and down.
No.
I'll take all
Dude,
those.
you
then.
could totally make some cool shit in that.
No!
Oh.
I created the tribunal of
make that?
coins.
Dude, you're so gonna die trying to get
Please,
that.
please die on the spikes.
Oh, he's going for this stink.
How'd you get that big boy to pump up and down like that? You see that? Look, it's all taped together and shit. What are you laughing at?
Yeah, nothing.
Well,
So did Ryan just win? Or?
Ryan wins.
Wow!
I feel like that was a really bad mistake he just made.
You know when people
Never say I don't do anything for you.
when we say no honor, that was so honor.
Yeah.
get off.
Rather honor than inner.
Ba-do-boo-ba-ba-doo.
Unless she's trying to get pregnant.
Yeah, it's a fair point.
Yeah, but who does that?
Yeah, nerds. Why? Oh,
Pregnant
God.
nerds.
Yeah. Nerds these days, am I right?
Nerds don't want babies, really, mostly.
Nah, nerds
Yeah.
want cars and money.
Yeah, exactly right.
That's a good point, yeah. He's got so many coins.
There's another one.
What is that in the top
No.
right corner?
There's something in the top right.
Did you see it as a secret?
Oh, look at all those coins.
Oh.
So honorable again with the honor.
Wait, it's gone? Oh no, there it is.
Oh yeah.
Little Dr. Wily spinner up there, huh?
Well, we gotta know what's up there, right?
I put that up there.
Austin put that up there, right?
Oh,
Why would you
son
put that there?
of a bitch.
It's gone now.
Glad it's
that
gone,
is
frankly.
a great idea. Ryan.
Thank you.
I'd have to know if it works. God damn it.
Oh.
Ah. Yeah, I guess these blocks count as like, you know, level elements. Which actually, so I guess that moving level element on the left there is probably also something that can't be.
It's just glued.
Yeah. That's cool.
Yeah, it's okay.
Yeah, I'm not really a big fan of custom things at all. Never liked those. Never liked making levels or creativity, really.
I hate them as well. No.
I just don't like that they place traps for us.
Well,
I don't
I
like
think
the
this is
trap
supposed to be a
placement.
challenge mode. Well, that's just not
Oh,
gonna happen.
that's the easiest thing in the world then.
Yeah.
Fucking
Well, this
shit.
I don't think all of them are gonna have like you can choose not to put traps on them at all. if
Yeah, you
want.
can make the level however you want.
Yeah, this is just one that we are playing now, and I think this is one that comes with the base game, right? Like, so this is not.
No, this is a user level.
Oh fuck.
Is it user level?
No,
There's,
because it has
you
the
go
new
in
blocks.
the computer. You go in the computer, and there's just a list of Steam Workshop levels, and I loaded 4 of them that looked interesting.
Oh, so these are like people who also have access to the beta branch.
Or they made it. I don't know which.
feel like you're answering each other's questions, but the answer is not sufficient for the other person. And then increasingly the conversation is becoming like more and more adversarial for reasons that you can't fathom. Like,
No.
Wait, what? Oh, I got confused to who I was looking
Too
at.
hard.
all right.
Let's go
Rob,
all
you
the way
gonna
through.
make a Star Wars level
Maybe.
where you could like blow up the Death Star?
Oh yeah, and I can make like
Again.
Darth Vader.
For the 8th time?
What's do the Kessel Run in the parsecs? You gotta
Oh
do
yeah,
that.
yeah. 14 parsecs, and then Han Solo's gonna be like, it was actually 12 streamer.
Yeah, but he shot first.
That is
All
also true.
over.
You know,
That-
in the original cut of Star Wars, Han is the only person who shoots.
First.
Well, that too, but like in the for some reason in the you know,
Wait, you mean the stormtroopers don't shoot?
well, okay, this
He's
guy.
the only one that shoots. He just
Well,
said
I mean,
that.
that seems like a pretty sensible question given the circumstances.
Well, you know the meme. We
What's the
all
meme?
know the
Oh,
meme.
you're saying in the original version,
in the
Greedo doesn't
Greedo.
shoot at all.
Greedo does not shoot in any way. In the remastered version,
After
they
Julian
add-
Assange got the footage.
right?
That guy's a wacky dude.
He's a funny guy.
What's he doing anyway? Silly old Julian
You
Assange.
know, hanging out in Russia.
Nah, he's in Ecuador.
I think he has a candy room.
What does that mean?
I don't know.
I think
So
he
like
got
a
in trouble
euphemism?
for that candy room.
Is this some sort of euphemism that I'm not aware of?
Julian Assange is wanted for sex crimes.
Oh, is he really?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
But he is, and I mean, we're ruffling some feathers here. He's kind of framed it like, I'm innocent, but they're using those crimes to, like, you know, get me for espionage.
Right.
You know, to force my extradition. And people are like, are they?
I'd be fine
Yeah.
with his original edition. He doesn't need an extra one.
Somehow, I find it
Oh.
pretty believable that a
Gotcha.
guy who made his fortune on the dark web has sex crimes in his closet. You know what
Did
I'm
he make
talking
his
about?
fortune on the dark web?
Well, yeah, WikiLeaks.
Is that wasn't on the dark web, was it? That was just on the regular web.
It's just the web.
No,
Just
it
the
was on dark
shadowy
web.
place of the regular web.
They got all their info through the dark web anyway.
Infosec.
Yeah.
Which would be the winner in a fight between the deep state and the dark web?
I saw a comment once on Reddit where, or no, actually it was on a YouTube comment where someone was like, God, people believe that the dark web exists. I can't believe people are so gullible. Like, it's like, my dog, just go to a website, download a program.
But you like,
Tor.
but like,
No.
there's no.
No!
The internet is like an endless font of stupidity.
What do you mean?
I mean, like,
Elaborate.
it's not difficult to find a stupid comment on the internet. You should come to this series and be like, hey, I found this really insightful comment on the internet about what it means to be a man in the 21st century.
I
And then
mean,
I'd be like, wow, you found like a real diamond in the rough there.
you know, in a perfect world, I would do that, but I'm not a perfect man, Ryan.
I understand.
In perfect world, you'd speak Chinese.
Yeah, and it's a very, very popular game in the old land of this. I can't move,
Not a game.
by the way.
The perfect world of Alex Mack.
I love that movie.
It's a TV show, you poser.
Do you think that Alex Mack was the T-1000's daughter?
Wait, I don't get it.
Her superpower was she could turn into liquid metal for some reason that I don't really remember.
She stumbled upon a toxic. This is before your time, Austin. She stumbled upon a toxic waste spill that
Yeah, why
turned her
did she
into
go
a
in
puddle.
it?
Because she was a kid. Larissa Olnick was like, I don't give a shit about anything.
She had her Lisa Frank Trapper Keeper, and she's like, I'm gonna go in this oil slick.
That's it.
No!
Not a typical teenage behavior, I would say, but What
No!
Alex
Stop!
Mack wasn't your typical teenager.
Yeah, well, I mean, she turned into liquid metal.
He has done it.
So, like, her whole deal was every day of her life was, what can I use my powers of liquid metal for?
Yeah.
And she'd go to school, and she would have to cope with the idea that she's a girl, but she's also made of liquid metal, so that's weird.
Like, life's hard enough for a teenage girl.
Right.
To also be made of liquid metal.
It's such a silly premise now. I love it.
So the premise is, what, teenager?
It's a, regular life, except also she's liquid metal. I feel like we
So-
said that enough times.
This level is garbage now.
Yeah, I don't like faces.
Well, you want to, like, end it, or...
No, I mean we can ride it, but like get faces out of here.
Yeah, I'm not.
we
I'm
don't
not a big
have to
faces
do any
fan.
more faces. I thought Rob would love faces.
I mean, I like the face. I like this one. I could put some ice on. But then the
Yeah, ice up your face.
Faye. Oh my fucking god.
faces.
Turn. We already made this.
Rob, do you get how Alex Mack works now?
I believe that she is a teenage girl. That is made of liquid metal.
You're pretty much right
no.
on.
She's not made of liquid metal.
Well, she's certainly got some liquid
She
metal
can
floating
turn.
around.
She's a human girl who can turn into liquid, and I'm not even sure if it's liquid metal. It might just
Maybe
be
it's
like
not metal. It made a cool swishing sound a lot.
yeah, it did.
You remember the swishing sound?
I watched
not
Sabrina
exactly.
the Teenage Witch. Is that similar?
No.
Larissa Olnick would kick the shit out of Melissa Joan Hart.
True, yeah. I mean, Clarissa was known for her explaining. She wasn't really known for her kicking.
But she was known for her talking cat.
Salem.
Yeah. The Teenage Witch.
I always thought it was weird that they named the cat
After
Salem.
the murder of
Yeah.
the... Yeah.
Yeah, it's just like, I mean, you could make the obvious joke. So just do
Yeah.
so in your head, please.
Nope.
Okay.
Yep, I've done it.
When
Okay.
if we... Yeah, we're all done. We're
Just
done.
making sure.
The so okay, hold on. Now I'm kind of curious about this whole Alex Mack situation. So she's a teenage girl, but my actual question was, did she have other super villains to fight, or
Yeah, adults.
I do remember it was a little bit like accidental fights that she would keep getting into.
okay?
Some adults wanted to capture her because, like E.T., she was unfamiliar and ergo made them afraid of the unknown.
Right.
But sometimes she would just like go to school and then there would be a problem at school that she'd solve with liquid metal.
Yeah.
Okay. Like what? Like how to?
I don't remember any instances of what those problems were.
Yeah, like how to do your physics homework on what metal happens, like what happens to metal when it turns liquid.
What?
I
Yeah.
hope you like where I put that glue. That was for Rob talking in my mind.
Oh.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
like every Nickelodeon show from that era was like, it's about a kid, but they're different.
I mean, that's like basically what YA novels are now.
They're teenagers, but also he's an action star.
There were anamorphs happening at the same time. as some of those
But
shows.
teenagers, but aliens as well. Yeah.
I still love Animorphs because of the covers.
Covers. Yeah.
And specifically the covers where it's the middle face. The middle face is always the best.
Oh, that's well.
Unless you're Austin.
What are you trying to say?
I'm trying to say you might prefer the end face. Did a
But,
couple of the additions specifically.
The Can someone make like somebody has to make like a collage of just middle face from Animorphs. I just want to see
Yeah.
it. Where does that teleporter go?
I remember there was actually a piece of software I had on my Mac back in the day, like from when Animorphs were popular, and you would do a target, like a starter image and an ending image, and it would just do that morph.
Yeah.
And somebody decided that was the whole series was going to be that software.
So like in 2000 or 2001, my uncle had that program, and he sent me an email of a picture of him turning into Bert from Sesame Street.
Nice.
I watched it probably upwards of 1,000 times.
That's incredible.
This is the pre-YouTube era. It's like, hey, one of my family members sent me something funny in an email. I'm gonna watch it for about 2 hours. I think would be.
Just imagine like a 6-frame GIF watching that for 2 hours. That's basically what it was.
You're like, hey, that's my uncle, and it's Bert.
So you know what that actually makes me realize is that Animorphs is basically the premise of it is we have a Snapchat filter.
Yeah.
Like, that's more or less what.
Yeah,
what
they
it
probably
is.
started at the software and the book series came after.
No.
So, like, maybe I'll start a young adult novel about unsharp mask in Photoshop. It makes your face look really, like, extra sharp.
Yeah, like cheddar.
But
So
in
you can-
hindsight, like,
yeah.
Animorphs, it went through a lot of hoops, right? Like,
Yeah.
it's not that people got the power
Well,
to turn into
The dolphin
animals.
ones did.
They went through hoops.
Yeah.
They went through hoops. The thing with Animorphs is that, like, if you watch episode 1 or read the first book, the kids are just hanging out, and then they
Down the
see an alien spaceship.
Yeah.
And then they go, what's up with this alien spaceship? And then this big blue goat comes out and goes like, hey,
Hey.
these nasty aliens called the Yerks are coming down, and they slither into your ear hole and take over your brain, but
Yeah.
they can't take over animals, so I'm going to give you the power to transform right now. It's like, that's a hell of a
Huh.
first day. It's
Yeah.
not
I
just
never
like-
knew that.
It's not just that there's aliens and you got to fight them off. It's like the only way to fight them off is to be a superhero, which you now also are. And the superpower is you can transform into one animal.
But also,
No, wait,
once you're an animal, you can never look at grass again for the rest of your life. And if you look at grass, you turn into a planet.
Wait, was that part of the lore?
No, I think the caveat was if they stayed an animal for like 24 hours, they couldn't
Yeah,
change
something
back.
like that.
Yeah.
Oh, then they're always an animal.
It happened to
Yeah,
the, happened to the
other
bird
animals,
guy.
you know.
You guys remember the episode, aka the novel, where Jacob gets a yerk tracked in his ear, but he slowly regains control over it and is able to fight it off by the power of his intellectual fortitude?
Is Jacob the werewolf one?
He's a main man.
Oh.
Okay.
I don't remember what he becomes. Rachel
I
became a
don't-
bear, and the Native American man became an eagle. I remember that.
That's pretty racist.
I didn't write it. It was K.A. Applegate.
Was he also a chieftain of his tribe? Because that would be extra racist.
How many Animorphs books were there? I'm gonna Google this.
It's like
I'm gonna
30.
say
Animorph.
More or less than Goosebumps. That's the big question.
Much
less.
There's
definitely
like
less.
100 Goosebumps.
there was a Goosebumps book every week.
There
when I
may
was
be
a kid.
many more than 100. There may actually be nearly 1,000.
I was gonna say that, and I remember as a kid being like, "Man, this R.L. Stein guy, he's real busy."
I tried to collect them, which is why I know that, and I gave up.
Same here. Every week, I was having my grandparents spend like $1,000 a year on Goosebumps books.
And
There's-
the parents were always like, "No, we have to encourage his readings." It's like
It's
you
like
got
the
him cornered.
trashiest literature, but I mean, like, it is for kids, so I understand.
Holy
Yeah.
shit, look at this stage. So I have the answer. How many books Animorphs do you think there are?
I'm gonna say there. It seems like a series in which the main story would be like 35, and then they tried to reboot it later, and it got up to like 70.
I'm gonna say 150 books total.
I'm gonna say 22.
Ryan was closest. It was 54.
Wow.
Way less than I thought.
But then it says 10 companion books. I don't know what that means.
Yeah, see,
By the
That's
way,
how they
this
get
animal-
ya.
books popped. It was time for like choose your own adventure morphs and etc. etc.
So how many Goosebumps books are there then?
Oh, fuck. I don't know. Probably like fucked. Goose.
I mean, there's so many. Were they all written by R.L. Stein?
No, it's R.L. Stein is like a pen name for a million ghostwriters.
Oh.
There's 196.
That's it?
What do you mean that's it?
I thought there were like 6 sequels to Camp Jelly Jam by itself.
No, there's no sequels to Camp Jelly Jam. There's like
Okay.
5 Monster Bloods, I think is
God
what you're
damn.
thinking of.
By the way, this level's real cool. I actually like this one.
It's pretty cool, yeah.
Oh my lord.
It's got
Kind of
enough.
wish there was like a cut through in the mountain, but
Oh,
that's okay.
fuck me.
Yeah. But it's good. You could add like 2 sides.
This is
of
not
the trap
possible.
land.
I think it's possible if you're good.
Yeah, just get good, dude. Get good.
I used to read a fuck ton of Goosebumps. I actually read like all the ones that I had, and I had like 80 of them.
Did you really?
Yeah, well, they were my brothers at first, and then I just kind of got them.
They were my brothers, Anakin.
Yeah.
You were only meant to
Balls
borrow,
breaking.
say cheese and die, not destroy it.
That one was spooky.
The camera kills you. Eagle Man was right.
Am I the only
goddamn.
one who read Goosebumps?
No, I read
We
also.
just said we both collected them and read a ton of them.
Oh, I thought you only said you
Probably-
collected them. I misheard.
I wouldn't be surprised if I read upwards of 75 Goosebumps books.
What is your favorite Goosebumps book?
To the best of my memory, it's Goosebumps number 6. Boy looks into a mirror in his attic, and inside of the mirror is a mirror version of himself that then comes out and traps him in the mirror.
Yeah. Well, no, I think the twist at the end is spoilers, by the way, for a Goosebumps book. He makes it out, but his brother gets swapped by his brother's reflection at the end. But it's
Did you
weird
get trapped in the
because
sewer with a clown.
the way he notices is because his hair is like reversed, and he's like, "Wait a second," and that's the end of the book.
Because it's,
It's
yeah.
like my
Gun,
switch
gun,
is
gun,
on the
gun.
other side.
Yeah.
Can you just name off a bunch of them that you can remember?
There was Ghost Next Door,
Man.
which was the first one.
Halloween Mask.
Next door.
The mask like 1, 2, and 3. Yeah. Or was there only 2 masks?
Guy goes to a body swapping facility, but they accidentally switch him with bees, and then he lives his day as a bee.
What? I didn't remember that one.
Yeah,
remember
that's,
that, actually,
that's a real
from
one.
the TV
Because
show.
there's another body swapping one that involves. It's called, I think, Barking Ghost.
Yeah. Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah. There's 2 ghost
Like,
dogs,
see
and the
the
ghost
stupid
dogs like.
illustrations on the cover in my mind when you're saying them.
Okay, but
I'll-
so hold
I'll
on. Can we
find a
dial
list.
it back a second? The
Yeah.
goats next door.
The ghost.
The ghost.
Oh,
That's the first
okay.
one. That one
sorry
has
to
like a.
disappoint
That
you.
one's like
Scarier.
actually like a good one. I think it's one of the few
I-
good Goosebumps books.
Honestly, if they could have brought in suspense to a story in which there are a couple of goats that live next door, then I would
Yeah.
be way more impressed.
There's
There
some.
were some
there's-
like really funny, cheesy ones too, though. I mean, they're all cheesy, but
They're
like
all-
as
Seeing these
meant to be
covers.
funny.
Brings you back.
Oh, I got it. What? Do you have a link to this page?
Well,
you're
I'm
looking-
looking at it on my phone.
Oh.
Number 6,
okay.
Let's Get Invisible. I told you. It was the
Let's
6th
get
book.
invisible.
Goosebumps.
I think I like that one a lot, actually.
Don't forget about Night of
Oh,
the Living
Yeah,
Dummy.
we have an Imgur album.
I
I don't want to play this
do
level anymore,
remember
dude.
that.
Monster Blood.
It
Say
does
Cheese and
take forever.
Die.
I kind of want to stop this one also.
Mm-hmm. Well, it's also because we have remember we have like the extra rounds on too.
Oh, the Ghost Next Door is number 10? What? I thought that was number 1.
We
I'm
should
gonna
turn the
go-
extra rounds off.
Why I'm Afraid of Bees.
Do you want to just do a regular
Oh,
one?
Welcome
or-
to Dead House is the first
Yeah.
one.
I mean, like I think to 10 is fine for points, but like the extra rounds is too much in my opinion.
Oh, we'll do customs for like the first one, and then we'll do like a regular second one. Maybe.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm
Junkie.
down with that, yeah. Yeah, Jungle Temple.
What was the carnival one?
One Day at Horrorland.
Yeah, that was one of my favorites.
That was the Choose Your Own Adventure one, wasn't it?
That actually has its own article on Wikipedia.
Apparently, others
I've never
liked it
seen
too.
Be Careful What You Wish For.
That was like the monkey's paw story, right?
I don't know.
What a show.
When
And
the
by show,
Monkey's
I mean
Paw.
series of books. Night of the Living Dummy 2. Haunted Mask. Oh, The Headless Ghost. Night of the Living Dummy 3. This is the one I was thinking of. Egg Monsters from Mars.
I remember that.
The dude got like a carton of eggs and then they smelled really bad. And then it turns out they were aliens.
And then now they're Pokemon.
That
Go
didn't
eat
stay in
worms.
Do I have to?
No, it's one of the
Yeah,
books.
Prefer not to.
What have you done? What have you done?
Oh,
What
I got
have-
an outfit of
What
some
have you
kind.
done? What have you done? What have you done?
Yeah.
What have you done? Ah!
Made it.
Say cheese and die again. You can really tell where they started to lose their inspiration over the course of this series. The Blob who ate everyone. Monster Blood 4.
Is there a synopsis for Monster Blood?
There is not.
Ghost Beach.
Okay, yeah.
It's
There's a lot of
ghost
ghost
beach.
in the title for these stories, huh?
They all
Yep.
kind of followed the same trajectory.
Oh, wait, Infinicoin. Rob, no. Oh, fuck.
It's always like, here's about 6 or 8 pages of a kid living their regular life. and then something goes terribly wrong, but they don't realize it for a good half of the book, and then something vaguely spooky happens, and then it abruptly ends.
I mean, I'll give you the. Dad got a new job, so I moved to a small town where I've never met anybody before. Oh, the town's real weird. Our next door neighbor's an old dude who has a hook for a hand. He's really creepy. Oh, wait, also there's a ghost, and who saved me? The guy with a hook for a hand. And we all lived
Wow.
happily ever after.
Really subverts expectations, because you think the guy with the hook for a hand would be the bad guy.
They do it every book. It's like
Very progressive.
if they meet a demon at the start of a Goosebumps book, prepare yourself, because that demon's saving the day.
You're right, actually. 'Cause, yeah,
It's like Chekhov's demon.
I think there's one Werewolf of Fever Swamp, and then there's like this werewolf fucking attacking everybody, and they talk about this hermit who lives in the woods, and you're like, that's the werewolf, but it's not. It's the kid's best friend that he meets,
Scooby-Doo rules.
and the hermit is the one who saves him.
Yeah.
But then he ends up becoming a werewolf anyway, so I don't know.
Wendigo.
Wendigo.
We had the same idea, Nick.
Oh, this.
Funny, we both did that at the same moment.
Yeah.
Oh, and he still got us.
Oh, getting hairy.
No! Sorry, I was George of the Jungle for a second. We are on the Jungle Temple.
I'm happy that Goosebumps were our young adult novels.
Yeah.
There was
I know
one-
that's super silly, but like I'd much rather have had Goosebumps than Twilight.
Nobody was fucking in Goosebumps.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
was
like that's
wholesome.
okay.
That's what I mean. It was wholesome.
Yeah.
It's wholesome.
I keep doing the same.
Yeah,
thing.
no children ever died in Goosebumps.
That's
They did.
completely untrue.
Kids died in the Goosebumps.
Of course, all the time.
I
don't
thought
remember
They
that.
just it's always at the end of the book and you never actually see it happen.
Oh.
There's this fish one, and there's these weird fucking fish in the ocean, and at the end of the book they trick the main bad guy to drink this fish juice and he turns into a fish and they save the day. But then the one of the kids is like, oh, I was gonna prank you, so I filled this jar with tea, and she drinks it. She goes, oh fuck, I drank the wrong one, and then the book ends.
Yeah.
So it's assumed that she turns into a fish, I guess. I don't know.
Person, yeah.
Oh, I still got
Fish,
Postman.
What a
Well, that's
job.
not really dying. That's just becoming a fish.
At the end of Camp Jelly Jam, don't you find out that they ate everyone at the camp and then they kill the main character?
I think there's a werewolf one that ends where the werewolves just literally kill the kids and eat them. I think.
Huh.
Doesn't seem right.
I don't remember that, but I guess
There were
it
some
could've
brutal
been
ends
true.
to Goosebumps. There's the camp one where it's like ghost camp, and the ghosts are literally trying to possess the living people and get out. And it's the same thing as the mirror one. Like the main lady gets out, but her friend gets possessed by the ghost. And his friend is now stuck at the camp as a ghost at the end.
No, postmortem. Oh, you postmorted me. Wow.
Goosebumps rarely had like a totally happy ending, I think.
That's good.
Which was better though, Goosebumps or Are You Afraid of the Dark?
Are You Afraid of the Dark was definitely scarier.
That was just the TV show though, wasn't it?
No, it was
Yeah,
a book.
Yeah.
It was a Nickelodeon TV
No,
show.
it was totally a book.
But I watched it as a
Oh
TV
no,
show,
no,
is what I'm saying.
that's Ghost Stories to Tell in the Dark.
That's Ghost
Yeah.
Stories to Tell in the Dark.
Yeah.
It's not. It's a Canadian TV show.
Is it? Is it
One
really?
hundred percent. It has Nev Campbell in it as a youngster.
I'm.
Oh well, yeah.
Oh,
look it
I
up.
didn't know any of that.
Look it up.
Well, but I don't care. But that's
Son
cool,
of a
I guess.
bitch.
Are You Afraid of the Dark? It's got so many Canadian actors in it.
Is Seth Rogen in it?
No, well, honestly, he could. be.
Yes,
in a
honestly,
lot of
yes,
those.
he
He
is. He's
probably
definitely in it.
I'm realizing
Wasn't
now
it
as I'm
Animals?
scrolling through these covers that Goosebumps was just like the reverse of Animorphs, essentially. At the
What
end,
does that mean?
at the end
In
of the
what way?
book, the fucking protagonists always end up like as animals, and that's the bad end.
Oh,
Right. Yeah.
That's like a lot of the Goosebumps books as I'm scrolling through here and remembering them.
maybe they can
Nobody
get
wants-
recast as Animorphs and turn back into humans later.
I gotta do something. Indiana fuck.
Are You Afraid of the Dark is a Canadian horror fantasy themed anthology television series.
I've made it.
It was filmed in Richmond, British Columbia, and the greater Montreal area of Quebec.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I already believed you.
Yeah, I also did.
Had the proof.
Characters and cast. Some of these characters they've done something.
Seth
for
Rogen.
sure. Alicia Cuthbert You know her. She was in The Girl Next Door.
No.
Yeah.
Vanessa Lenges, you don't know her, but she was like really popular in Canada for a while.
Was she?
You know who's the girl from Friends? Hi, Chandler.
Oh, Phoebe.
Yeah, that's Phoebe. No, you watch Friends.
Is it Fran Drescher?
It's.
Why?
Yeah, I think that's Fran Drescher that you're talking about.
Does sound like Fran Drescher. I don't think
It's Chandler's Janice. She looked
Joplin?
like Janice. She looked like Janice.
look up Janice and see who plays Janice.
It's not, dude. I know who Fran Drescher is. Okay, it's not Fran Drescher. She
it's
was
hard
like
to forget Fran Drescher.
She's discount Fran Drescher.
Whatever happened to Fran Drescher?
She's a vampire. She's like an immortal creature.
Okay.
She is in.
He never gets old.
That's what I mean. She's
Yeah.
She's got a Marissa Tomei thing going on.
She's out on the highway. She's happier there today.
She's in Spinal Tap, which came out in the year 1958, and she still looks exactly the same today.
But she got a spinal tap.
Maybe she is secretly married to Keanu Reeves.
She'll never get old and gray.
Great song.
And they
Is
have
that
like a
Cake?
secret.
That's Fastball.
Ah, yeah. I don't know why. Fastball and cake, I don't think sound like each other, but I just decided.
What about a
don't do that.
fastball cake?
Oh my god. This level was just like anti. It just every time I die trying to get the fucking Invinicoin.
No.
No, yes.
Oh yes.
No! Wait, did someone get to the thing? You sons of a
The
bitch.
Beast from the East. That cover is racist.
I wrote in second grade. I wrote a story called "The Best from the West." That was an exact ripoff of "The Beast from the East," except, for the obvious changes.
They're the lion from the north.
Indicated in the title. Exactly. It all comes full circle.
Was it a Western?
Gonna be honest with you, I don't remember.
Oh my
It's a long
fucking
time ago.
Jesus.
But I do remember, and this is not blowing smoke up your ass. I remember one edit that my teacher gave me because I said for whatever reason I wrote in the
I got it.
in the paper or in the story. I was like, he ran like 10 miles, and then in parentheses I put 20 kilometers. I don't know why. In no book ever no work of fiction at least has there ever been a unit conversion in parentheses. And then my teacher just wrote not an exact conversion or something along those lines.
That's great.
I
Do
was
you have any other, in general, do you have any other moments you remember that a teacher corrected you on something that you'll never forget?
In 12th grade biology class, I wrote a paper that used the word fruition, and my teacher highlighted it and then put a bunch of question marks next to it. And I just decided I was going to let that one go because it is a real word.
That is a word, yeah.
Huh.
That is not a fruit juice company.
Yeah.
Although it could be.
I remember in third grade or something like that, I was a little kid. I wrote an essay, whatever you want to go. It was probably like a paragraph.
100-word essay.
And I decided because it was about dinosaurs, it would be cool if I gave a sizzle effect to all the letters. So I scribbled little lines around them to make it look like a fancy font.
Yeah.
And she fucking put a red line through the entire thing. And I was fucking hurt by that because the words were still completely legible, and it did not undermine the point of the essay, and yet she saw fit that was an appropriate response to do to a child.
Mm.
So, point taken. All these years later, I still remember it. Never put a sizzle effect on your fucking text, apparently.
I still hate Miss Adler from the 4th grade.
Yeah.
I would tell the story, but it's long.
Yeah, we'll probably
Hey,
save
well.
that for later.
Yeah.
Thanks for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed the episode. If you did, click the like button. Helps out a great deal. Of course, subscribe if you want to see more in the future. For now, thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.
Later.